What's up, fellow reefers? Time for another quick update and a little overview of the Mobius app when you're using it with the Radions. Thanks to Homegrown Reefer on YouTube for shooting this request on how to adjust the lighting and spectrum on the Radions through the Mobius app. Again, not an expert, but hopefully the little bit I know helps you guys out that are just beginning with the app. I personally run the AB Plus template that they already have there. I've just lowered the intensity a little bit so my corals don't fry up. But since I also run T5s, the mixture of the both give me the spectrum that I like. In case you want to play around with the different colors and different things like that, I'm just going to go over a little overview for you guys and hopefully it helps you guys out. But before then, let's just discuss the peninsula over here. Everything so far is going good. Thankfully a lot of the red slime turf stuff that I was battling is died down and it's almost gone. Like I said, I've switched salts to HW Reefer salt and or back to it. At least I used to use that for years before I started this peninsula, and then when I started the peninsula I switched to the Red Sea Red Sea salt, and it was good, but I just didn't like the residue it left behind on the containers and the pumps and everything. I just felt like it's probably bringing in some nutrients that I don't need in here, so I've switched back to the HW salt. And everything's running perfect, smoothly. The corals are also loving the new lights. Plenty of growth. I've also put a lot of new frags in, some higher end corals that I've gotten from local reefers. Can't really complain. Everything so far is going good. Hopefully it'll stay that way, especially with this hobby. You know, one wrong move and you're dealing with a big issue. So let's take a quick look at the tank. The lights are looking a little bluer now because they're dimming down and about to shut off in a little while. So if you're wondering, this is just the nighttime mode where the lights are dimming down and it's a little more blue, just because they're gonna shut off in probably, like 15 minutes. So I'll take a spin around, show you some of the corals, and then we'll get to the little tutorial. As you can see, everybody doing good, nice and happy. Sorry about all the snails all over the glass, out for a feeding, but tank is doing great. All the corals are growing nice and large. Some of them are to the point where, especially some of the softies, that I need to do some fragging on because they've kind of just exploded. But as you can see, there's a bunch of little different frags all around that I have on here that hopefully will grow in soon and fill in a lot of the gaps. And I'm probably gonna move this Monty. I don't know what I was thinking when I put it up here. It's a flower petal Monty. It's awesome looking. The only problem is I don't know why I put it in this spot. I don't like it there, and it's getting to the point where it's almost touching the Setosa, and I'm gonna need to move it out the way and figure out where else I'm gonna put it. I'm probably gonna frag some of these like little pieces that are budding off the bottom and put them on some little coral frag discs for now, and once they heal up, probably find them a new home through our local fish forum. But everything here is doing great. A lot of the red slime on the sand bed is gone, as you can see. There's still a little bit here and there, but it's pretty much disappearing slowly. And thankfully, after it's been a pretty long, annoying battle with it, but hopefully we can keep it out of here and not have to deal with it again. Here, actually, we'll get a closer look at some of these frags that are on here. I wish I can get you a better look at the coloration, but I gotta figure out what I need to do with the camera to get the colors to show the way they actually are. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the updates. Hopefully you find the tutorial useful and helps a lot of you guys out, especially in the beginning. And thanks again to Homegrown Reefer for putting in this request, and hopefully you get a benefit out of this. All right, let's get started with the tutorial. Thank you guys. And first thing, of course, you're going to want to download the Mobius app, and if you need to figure out how to basically input your new lights in, add the new lights in, check out some of my other videos where when I first got the lights. But once you have the lights in and everything else, if you want to adjust the actual light and not use the standard light settings, then you're going to want to do the following. But I currently run the AB Plus full time because I like the coloration with my T5s. I haven't had to adjust it from there. I just adjusted the intensity to just lower the intensity so I don't fry up my corals. Alright, so once you have all your lights set up, to change scenes or to play around with the colors, you're going to go to this little sun down here, click it, and you're going to get to this screen. Now, to just change scenes, you're going to go to templates over here. And you can change around different timings when you want your sunset, when sunrise and all that. But to edit colors and things like that, you're going to go to edit. Alright, and then from here we're going to click one of your points. So whatever you click on the point, it gets you this screen. This screen, you can adjust every single color, everything you want on there, the point intensity, everything else. So that'll allow you to change different points on it. So say this is basically what I have here is AB plus. So at basically 60%, but what I have here is AB plus. So all these points are set at the AB plus light calibration. So if I want to adjust the AB plus map to change a few things on it to get the color I want, the perfect color I want, I just click on the point and it'll get me to the adjustment screen. So the AB plus at that point is at these settings, right? So let's hit back. So at this point, the AB plus is at these settings, and so on and so forth. So you can change the intensity of each colored LEDs through these. But say you want to add additional points here to vary the color throughout the day to different, different scenes, whatever you want. You hit the plus button and tap on the timeline of where you want the point to be, and you'll get to this screen where it shows you where you can adjust and play with it. And then if you go back, if I can go back, you can see the new point we added. You can keep adding additional points. So you just tap where you want it, and you can adjust, of course, the time or whatever. But right now, because I tapped at like 4:45, it's doing that. And then I could play around with whatever intensity, colors, everything. Play around. It'll change it. It'll change the color spectrum based on all of these that you set. Yeah, let's hit back. So this is because I changed the spectrum. This is how I manipulated the graph. You can, so you could play around, add as many points as you want whenever you want it, and change the light to best suit you if you don't want to use the preset palettes, right? So say you added this point, right?
if you decide, oh, I added this point, but I'm not happy with it, you can you can click it again and adjust it the way you want. Or say you added that point and by accident decided you wanted to go back to your old schedule and you just want to get rid of that point, period, not just adjust it. You just hit the delete button and go back, and that point is gone, and you're back to your old spectrum map or schedule, map. As you can see, the level of intensity and things like that are all, you can adjust them here, and you can adjust them when you click on the points of the coloration intensity as well. So you get a lot of control with this, and it comes in handy if you want to play around with the color spectrum. I'm just going to go back to templates, to set, and just pick AB plus again, so I can make sure have the lights at the spectrum I've been running them on. Anyways, I hope this helped some of you out. I'm sorry I'm not like a full-on expert, but hopefully that was enough to get you to be able to adjust your lights a little better, and and have the ability to get the spectrum to exactly what you need. They're awesome lights. The control, I personally think the Mobius app is not that bad, other than the few bugs here and there where it doesn't connect to the light immediately and then you have to try multiple times. But all in all, it's a good app. The lights are awesome. 10 million times better than my older Kessels, and I used to love the Kessels. So definitely, if you're thinking of a light upgrade, take a look at the Radions, because they're pricey, but in my opinion, they've been well worth the money. The coral coloration and everything is reacting really well to it, so I can't be happier. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next update.